All right, let's talk Atlanta Falcons, Christian. They finished second place in this division. This team, to me, feels like it could literally finish 12-5, and it could literally finish 5-12. Where do you think this team should be aiming for this year?
I mean, first things first, you got to win the division.
Okay, so division.
Before you start looking in the playoffs and Super Bowl or NFC Championship and Super Bowl, you got to win this division. And like we just talked about with the Bucks, the Bucks have the best roster, I believe. They've won this division 4 straight years. So first and foremost, you gotta dethrone the Bucks. So that should be your goal. I mean, obviously, Michael Penix Jr., him develop. This is kind of his rookie year. I mean, he played 3 games last year. So it's kind of about getting him up to speed. Like, is he our guy for the future? Do we still need to build this offense a little bit to help him out?
I'm so split because I think looking at this team, you say, okay, well, this is not going to be your year. You're a year away. You can let Michael Penix get his first year as a starter under his belt. Let your defense take that step forward. Raheem Morris and this this coaching staff in general struggled a little bit in situational games. So let's see you clean that up. And then maybe next year, if all your pieces hit, you have another good offseason. It's like, wow, we are really in position to be competing for this thing. But Arthur Blank, their owner, is coming out saying some stuff that makes me think he's not going to be as patient. He's saying it's been a tough 7 years. This team was not 4-13 last year. With all this chaos going on with Kirk Cousins and the worst defensive front 7 in the league and all these mishaps in game management, they won 8 games. They were in it until the end. And I want to say give it another year, but I just feel like there's a chance that ownership is going to be looking at this team if they go 9-8 going, dude, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are we 9-8 again? Why couldn't we win more games? So I think they need to be patient. I think they need to understand you're a year away. Just develop your quarterback, develop that defense, fix your game management, and you'll be ready to rock and roll in 2026. But I worry we're not going to get that. I worry we're going to have an impatient ownership group, and you could see them trying to reset their timeline again when it's like, no, you just gotta give it a little more time. So that's kind of what I'm concerned about.
I would say at least for the coaching staff, like you did mention, Raheem Morris did struggle in situational football. I feel like they have to at least improve in would help, would also as long with Michael Penix and all that, improve in those situations as well. But I think this would be a mistake if they do go 9-8, which I think would be very, very positive.
Even if they miss the playoffs?
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, but you have a guy, you're starting basically a rookie quarterback. We don't know what he is just yet. He only played 3 games for you. And, that defense needed retooling, and, we kind of addressed it, but these things take time. Now sometimes you could be like the Commanders and you could just get your guy and then you're in the NFC Championship. That happens, but other times it's through the long, cliche, Rome wasn't built in a day. Sometimes these things take a minute. So I hope if it goes well and they're 9-8, just right there in the playoff contention, I would say that's a success. I would hope Arthur Blank, their owner, doesn't want to blow it up and try to restart it again. 9-8, and they're right there. I'd keep it at least one more year.
Do you like their over or under at 7.5?
I think I like the over, but I don't know if I'd go 12 wins. I could maybe see them going 10-7, maybe 11-6.
I lean their over as well, but I probably would stay away.
Their schedule lightens up in that middle there. They're not playing from week 8 with the Dolphins to week 14. They're not playing anybody that made the playoffs last year. And they have the 4th easiest schedule at this moment.
That's a good note. Yeah. So
I do like this team. Like I said, I agree with you. I think they're still about a year away with that defense. Maybe get they just need a bona fide another stud, except for Jesse Bates. But like you said, Jalen Walker could be that guy. He could be that stud. But if they can get maybe just one more piece there, and Michael Penix pops this year, then I do like their chances. So, but I am optimistic about this team. Maybe not too optimistic, but yeah.